I know we do a lot of character recreations on this channel, but sometimes I want to be a little bit more creative. So today we are going to be creating Sims, but every Sim is inspired by a different fruit. In The Sims 4, obviously. Clearly, we are here in Create a Sim, and how we are going to be deciding which fruits we are going to be doing today is with the trusty Wheel of Names. I added quite a few fruits on here, at least ones that I believe are the most common or most well known. I also excluded ones that were similar in color and vibe, just to keep it interesting. We're going to be making 8 Sims today, so without further ado, let's get to spinning. Starting off with blueberry. Now, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of blueberries. It's a texture thing. Literally, how I am going to go about doing this is looking up blueberry and looking up pictures of a blueberry and staring at it while I create these characters. Plus, for the outfit and stuff, I looked up blueberry aesthetic, and I'll be doing that for the rest of the fruits that we do today as well. While we get ready to create our first Sim, let me tell you about a cozy game that's been a perfect little break for me, Merge Gardens, who's also the sponsor of today's video. Merge Gardens, if you haven't heard, is a fun, casual merging puzzle game where you start with a simple, overgrown garden, and over time, by merging items, unlocking new resources, and playing mini games, you'll expand to a beautiful, lush garden filled with all kinds of flora and fauna while solving an underlying mystery. Ever since Merge Gardens reached out, I've obviously been playing this game on my phone, and personally, I love a good puzzle game, especially a mobile one, as I always have my phone, so playing is just a tap away. I've been playing Merge Gardens before bed the past couple of nights, and its chill, casual nature has really helped me unwind. It's also a great way to give myself a little brain break in between work, whether I'm editing, script writing, or filming. So if you love a good puzzle game, Merge Gardens is definitely for you. You can download it today for free on iOS or Android by clicking the link in my description or scanning the QR code you see here on screen. And by doing so, you'll get some free coins and resources to give you an easy start. Thank you again to Merge Gardens for sponsoring today's video, and thank you to you guys for watching, because without you, we wouldn't get sponsors like these. Now let's get back to the video. So this is the face that I came up with for blueberry. Once again, strictly going off vibes here. For a couple of them, maybe they might be a little inspired by the strawberry shortcake characters, just because, I mean, I associate blueberry with blueberry muffin, but I wanted this sim to have a cooler undertone, more round features, and be very cartoony and cutesy, but all my sims are kind of like that. For blueberry's hair, I think I want to do something curly, and I'm thinking of doing blue. I feel like that just makes the most sense to me personally. I don't mind this little like updo, so I think I'm gonna go with that. And we gotta add some eyelashes. Cute, love these ones. And for makeup, I do want to go a little bit more cool toned. Oh my gosh, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that scene in Willy Wonka where the little girl turns into a blueberry. This is kind of what that's giving, so I think I'm gonna go with this. And for lips, I kind of want to go for the same thing. Cute. Wait, I like that a lot. I do think I want like a highlight or something on the nose though. I want to use this highlight, but it's interfering with the blush, so I'm gonna choose a different blush, but I want to keep it the same tone. Oh wait, this one's perfect. It has a little nose highlight in it. Okay, cute. I would love to also add like a little blue eyeliner, but I want to keep blueberry's makeup a little natural though, so I don't want to do anything too crazy. Oh, that's cute. Just a little pop of blue. For her earrings, I'm gonna go with these little blue gems, and I think that's gonna be blueberry's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. In the aesthetic board, I was seeing a lot of like cottage core vibes, lots of gingham, which I do like the idea of. So maybe we could give her like a dress or something. I want to shoot for like a dark blue. If we could find like a dark blue gingham, that would like literally be perfect. We have this, but to me, it's not really giving the right vibe. It's not dark enough. Blueberries are a very dark blue. I think I've decided on this dress because there is a picture on the Pinterest board that actually looks really similar to it, and I really like the vibe, and I feel like the tiny little blue roses kind of look like blueberries if you like squint. But I also wanted to add a cardigan in a deeper blue. Look how perfect that looks. Just to bring in a little bit more of that dark blue, and just for funsies, let's give her some short little blue nails. For accessories, I would maybe like to do a sock of some sort. Like a blue sock could be cute. I don't know, maybe let's choose some shoes first, and then we can go from there. Obviously, the shoes have to be blue, and I'm hoping for something like cutesy, cottagey, maybe like a Mary Jane or a loafer. I kind of like these little flats. I feel like they match the best. But what can we do for other accessories? Maybe there's like some tights we can put on. I feel like some little white tights are cute. Ooh, actually, maybe these like dark bluey gray ones. I feel like we definitely need a necklace of some sort. Ooh, wait, that's cutie. Okay, let's go with that. And as for traits and aspirations, I think I'm just gonna go on color because they're fruit. They don't really have personality. So I'm just gonna give him all the nectar maker one for aspiration. And what do we got for blue traits? I feel like we're almost making a sim for like the not so berry. Well, this is like a bluey purple, so maybe we'll do that. We don't have a lot of dark blue. Maybe we could do family oriented and maybe goofball. Oh my god, that actually terrified me. Hello. But with that, this is going to be our blueberry inspired sim all complete. I think she turned out super stinking cute. I'm excited to see who we're going to be doing next. Who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Grapes. Specifically purple grapes, as we have a couple of green fruits on our list. When I think of grape, I think of wine. I for some reason think like artsy. I think of like a vineyard. I think of Dionysus. I think I got a good vibe. Let's make her face. Here is the face that I put together for grape. I wanted them to have like a rosy, pinky, purpley, cool undertone. I also wanted them to have purple eyes, and I think these like deep purple eyes are so perfect because I feel like they don't look like too crazy. I'm not really sure what I want to do for the hair. I was thinking of maybe doing hair with like some dye in it. Either that or I could do a hair by Miko and use this color, but just something about this color to me isn't really giving grape. It is like a nice cherry color, I would almost say, but it's just not giving grape. So I think I want to see what I can do with some hair dye. This is the hair that I decided on for our grape inspired sim. I think it's like cute and a little curly. I like the bob, and I added a little bit of purple dye to it just to give it like a little bit of a nod to grape. I feel like I'm talking nonsensical, but maybe you understand. I want to give our sim here some lashes, so let's go ahead and do that. These are so cutie. I want to give her like a purpley blush, and I also want to kind of do a lot because I want her to look flushed almost. I'm gonna go with this blush here, and for lips I want to go for something a little purpley like so. And for jewelry, I think I'm gonna go with these earrings, as for some reason they feel grape adjacent to me. But for now, this is going to be our grape inspired sims face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. Now I'm not getting like a super strong vibe outfit wise from the grape aesthetic search, but I think I want to put this sim in something that like you could go to a vineyard too. So I'm going to sort by purple. For her top, I've decided on this like flowy, like I don't know, what is this, ribbed flowy? It's a flowy top. I think it's super cute. It's definitely giving like a grape vibe in my opinion. And moving on to the bottoms, I was wanting to do this to incorporate some green, as obviously like the vines of grapes are commonly associated with the grape as well, so that's why I chose to do this like olive green skirt, and I think that the two colors go so beautiful together. I'm gonna give her some purple nails, and I want to give her like something around her waist, maybe beads or something, not sure. I added this little gold belt just because I feel like it matches the vibes. I think it's super duper cute. And as for shoes, I feel like we could probably do well with like some purple sandals of some sort. I totally forgot I downloaded these, but I downloaded these like fruit sandals, so I think I'm gonna go with these. I do want to change the toenail color though because I don't love it. Oh, it doesn't even change it. Okay, well, it's fine, I think. And that's gonna be our grape inspired sims outfit all complete. As for aspiration, gonna give her the same one as I gave blueberry. And for purple traits, we've got paranoid, we've got dance machine, and let's go snob for the wine glass. And with that, this is gonna be our grape inspired sim all complete. I am obsessed with how she turned out. I think she's so stinking cute. And our next sim is going to be inspired by a mango, one of my personal favorites. Mangoes are like mostly orange on the inside, but the outsides are like red and green, so I also want to incorporate a lot of that in our sim. And for mango aesthetic, I'm seeing very like beachy vibes, like summer vacation, which is kind of what I was thinking of when I was thinking of what kind of sim I would make for mango. This is the face that I came up with for our mango inspired sim. I just wanted them to look very like sun-kissed, so that's why I added the freckles and the blush. I added the green and orange eyes to pay homage to the green that's in mangoes and also the orange, and I made their eyebrows blonde to pay homage to that like yellowy color in mangoes. For the hair, I was thinking ginger. I don't know though, because I feel like this color is giving very carrot and this color is too dark. Maybe Miko has a hair color. The copper could work. Not really loving any of the hairstyles though, to be honest. Maybe we'll see what I can do. I found this hairstyle from, I believe, Dogsill, and their shade of ginger. Normally I actually complain about how Dogsill changes the colors, but I'm taking it back today because I think this is like the perfect orange that I'm looking for, because it's not too orange. It's like, I don't know. And I like this little little cutesy updo. I feel like this is something someone would wear to the beach. As for lashes, I'm planning on keeping Mango's makeup a little more natural, so I'm gonna try to keep the lashes also a little bit more natural. I like this, but I don't like that there's like a dark shadow, so I'm gonna see if I can find an eyeliner to make the lashes blend a little bit more. So I decided to go with these lashes as I felt that the orange was a little bit too bright, and I added just a little bit of orange eyeliner to blend them better, added a little bit of orangey blush, and I added this like orangey mauvey, I always say mauvey, I don't think that's the correct term for this. I added this like orangey lipstick slash brown lip liner, and I think that it is stunning. I think I do want to add a little bit of highlight in skin details, and as a little finishing touch, instead of earrings, I decided to add some little sunnies since we're going for like a beach look. But I think that's gonna be our mango inspired Sims face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. Like I said before, we're going for something beachy. I want to incorporate yellow, a little bit of red, and a little bit of green, obviously orange as well. So I think I'm actually gonna sort by orange and see what I can find. I am really wanting to lean into the beachy vibes here though, so if she is wearing just a bathing suit cover up, you know why, because we're going beachy. Now, do I love the shape of this dress? It's all right, but is it giving mango? Most definitely. I do want to add in like a pop of green somewhere, maybe like a bathing suit underneath. Ooh, yeah, this little like tiny peak of a green bathing suit is so cute. Give her some fun nails. And for shoes, I definitely want to do sandals. Ooh, I like these little green flip-flops. Let's go with those. Some little bracelets. And with that, this is going to be our mango inspired Sims outfit all complete. Moving on to traits and aspiration. Orange trait. Child of the village is orange. Adventurous is orange. And we could do clumsy for a little bit of yellow. And with all that, this is going to be our mango inspired Sim all complete. I think she might be my favorite so far. I think she's so stinking cute. Our next Sim is going to be inspired by a lemon. So clearly lemons are yellow, and I'm definitely going to add in maybe a little bit of green, as lemons are normally associated with their little leaves. And for the lemon aesthetic, I'm seeing like picnicky, I'm seeing beach. I'm also kind of sensing like a vacation vibe with lemon. I'm so excited to do this because I have been loving yellow recently, so this is gonna be fun. Here is the face that I put together for lemon. I didn't really have too much of a vision when it came to this Sim. I just knew I wanted them to have yellow eyes and a yellow undertone. For our lemon inspired Sims hair, do I do yellow? I feel like the answer is yes, even if it's ugly. Maybe we can find a way to make it less ugly. I found this hair from Miko, and I think I kind of like it. I don't know, it feels fun and playful, and I feel like it would work. Let's get some lashes. I'm gonna do some little brown lashes, as I don't want to do anything too harsh. Maybe some like yellow eyeshadow, or like something kind of like golden. Ooh, wait, that's fun. Just to brighten up the face. Maybe a little like yellow blush, if that's possible. Ooh, we have this one. Yeah, that's cute. And I'm not sure what I want to do for the lips. Maybe just a gloss. Yeah, that's super cute. And for earrings, I'm gonna go for these little yellow flower earrings. And I think with that, this is gonna complete our lemon inspired Sims face. I think she's so cute. Let's move on to her outfit. I don't think I want to go super bright yellow, but I definitely want to go a light shade of yellow. I'm not really sure what I want to do in terms of aesthetic. I think I'm just gonna sort by yellow and see what speaks to me. Maybe we'll actually be able to find something with lemons on it. That would be really cool, but I guess we'll see. I found this little lemon top, which I think is super stinking cute. It's actually by A.A. Harris, I believe, and they have separated this from a dress from Cottage Living, but clearly it has lemons on it, so it's just so perfect. And I was thinking of pairing it with this skirt, as I like the like olive green vibe to like pay homage to the lemon leaves. For fingernails, obviously we gotta go with yellow. Go with these little French tips. I'm gonna add some little yellow tights, and I want to go for yellow shoes. I don't know what kind of shoes though. I think I'm gonna go with these shoes from the Sweet Allure kit, and I think this is gonna be our lemon Sims outfit all complete. For traits and aspirations, once again, same aspiration. I'm gonna go for ambitious, loner, and socially awkward. And with that, this is going to be our lemon inspired Sim all complete. Hey besties, I'm just popping in here to kindly ask you to use code Ryeua Sim next time you're going to be purchasing anything Sims from the EA app, as I receive a small commission when you do so. You can also use code Ryeua Sim when you buy The Sims and The Sims 2 Legacy Edition, My Sims Cozy Bundle, EA Sports FC 25, Dragon Age, and if you use code Ryeua Sim when you're purchasing F1 25, you will get a 15% discount off that title specifically. Once again, use code Ryeua Sim at checkout in the EA app, and thank you so much in advance if you do so, as it supports me and my channels. And our next sim is going to be inspired by a coconut. I actually had to look up if a coconut was a fruit before putting it on this list because it doesn't feel like a fruit, but it is apparently. Coconuts are clearly brown with a white exterior. They can also be green, but I think I'm gonna base it off of like what you think of when you think of a coconut. So clearly for coconut aesthetic, we're gonna be going beachy once again. I do like this board here with like the little frilly dress. I think that's super cute. Here is the face that I put together for our coconut inspired sim. I wanted them to look sun-kissed and I wanted them to have some fuzzier brows, as coconuts are fuzzy. They're fuzzy. They have hair. Do they have hair? I think I might also add in some of these skin details as to bring in a little bit of white. Beautiful. Now for hair, I was thinking maybe some braids. I would love to do like braids with like a highlight of white or something. We'll see though what I've got. Ooh, wait, I love this hair. I feel like it's perfect. I love the curls. Also, yeah, dog still ate up this hair. And I love the roundness of it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cute. Let's give our sim here some lashes. I think I'm gonna go for these lashes here. I do think we need some sort of eyeliner though, as I can see a little bit of like a black waterline peeking through. And I want the lashes to look a little bit more seamless. Perfect. Maybe a little bit of like white eyeshadow could be cool too, like a little bit of a shimmer. I actually like this little like eyeshadow combo, so I think I'm gonna do that. Let's get some like orangey brownie blush. Cute. And I think I want to do some like brown lipstick. Maybe we can do like a lip liner and then like a gloss. Cute. And I think that is going to be our coconut inspired sim all complete. I think she might be my favorite. She's stunning. Moving on to outfit. I definitely want to do something beachy. I know we do have a coconut bra, but is that like lame? Is that like too obvious? We'll see what I decide. I feel like we kind of have to, guys. I added this little like crochet top underneath it to make it look a little bit less scandalocious, but I actually think it's kind of cute. I mean, like, it's a coconut bra. Like, I feel like we have to. We're literally making a coconut sim inspired sim. And I think I want to do like a white flowy maxi skirt. Or should we do brown? No, I feel like we should do white. Let's do that. I think this actually is such a cute look. Let's give her some little cute brown nails. And we definitely need like some brown shoes. I'm gonna give her these little like wedges. And with that, I think this is gonna be our coconut inspired sims outfit all complete. I'm actually obsessed with her. As for traits, what do we have for brown traits? I would say animal enthusiast, hates children, and horse lover. And with that, this is going to be our coconut inspired sim all complete. Like I said before, I think she's my favorite. Our next sim is going to be inspired by a pear. Pears are kind of this like yellowy, greeny color. And I think I like the aesthetic of whatever's going on here. So I think we're gonna go off this for outfit. Here's the face of the sim that I came up with for our pear sim. Did not really have a plan with this one, honestly. I was just going off of vibes, as I guess I've been doing with all of them, but this one really, I just did not know what I was doing. I was just letting, yeah, I decided to go with this hair color for this sim. I don't know. It's like a blonde with like a greeny undertone. This green is just not pear. That's why we're here. I could add a little bit of hair dye if I can find one with that option, that is. Ooh, maybe this one. Hold on, let me see what I can do. I mean, it looks like the color of a pear. Maybe I'll sit with it for a little bit and then change my mind if I don't like it. Gotta give her some lashes. Maybe a little like greeny brown shadow. Ooh, wait, that's cute. Yeah, I like that a lot. And maybe like a yellowy blush. And for lips, I want to go for maybe like a brownie color. Yeah, that's cute. What do we got for earrings? I don't think we have any pear earrings, but maybe some green ones. No pear earrings, but I feel like I want to use these ones. Cute. We can add little flowers to our hair ties. Let's do that. I think the green has grown on me and I like it. But this is going to be our pear inspired sims face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. So with the little pear inspo board, skirt, I guess, if you will. It shows like a little green top with some detailing on it in obviously like an olivey green color because pears normally aren't bright green. I found this shirt and I think it is so stunning. I also love that it like accentuates the hourglass shape of our sim here. And then I think for bottoms, I think I want like a pair of like white, but not like white, like beigey white shorts, maybe with a little bit of like a frill or a lace or something, just because the inside of pears are white. That's my reason. I think I'm gonna go with this little skirt too, just because it has this cute little bow detail. I think I want like some fun leggings. I don't know why. Something green, something fun, not like that. Maybe this, but yeah, that's kind of fun. This and like a green shoe as well. I always think about Ariana Grande was like sporting these like super iconic looks during her like, I think it was the Voice era, and she had this one outfit. I think she also wore it to an REM beauty event. Sorry, I'm just like obsessed with Ariana Grande, but she had this fit where like everything was matching. She was wearing like a dress, tights, and these like big heels. Everything was matching, all the same color. I think she wore it in like pink and yellow, and it's like my favorite outfit she's ever worn. It's stunning, and that's what I'm trying to give here, except for obviously the skirt is a different color. Wait, cute. Okay, let's do some little like beige nails, and I think that's gonna be our Pear Sims outfit all complete. Green traits. We've got Squeamish, we've got Candle Maker, or sorry, just Maker, and I'm gonna go with Green Fiend as well. And that is gonna be our pear inspired sim all complete. I love this outfit. And our second to last sim is going to be inspired by a pineapple. Ooh, okay. I feel like we're getting all the tropical fruits. Pineapples are a very interesting fruit. They're like a beigey, yellowy, greeny color on the outside, and then this bright yellow on the inside. Pineapple is also one of my favorite fruits. Stunning. Love her. And once again, very beachy for the aesthetic. I actually do not know what I want to do here for this sim. This is the face that I came up with for our pineapple sim. Once again, don't really know what I wanted to do. Wanted them to look sun-kissed and have browny, orangey, I guess yellowy eyes. I actually kind of want them to have more of a yellowy, orangey. You know what? Those work. For hair, I kind of was thinking of maybe doing this hair. I don't know why, but this hair to me is giving pineapple. Should we do it in yellow? Wait, I actually kind of like that yellow. Let's do it in yellow. Why not? Can I add some streaks in it though? Because I would love to add like a little bit of green into it. Okay, a vibe? Yeah, I think so. Slay. Let's give our sim here some lashes. I'm sorry I'm using these lashes so much. They just are the superior lash. And that's that on that. Let's do like some green and yellow eyeshadow maybe. Cute. Get some yellowy blush and some lip gloss. Cute. I for some reason feel like we do have pineapple earrings, but now I'm starting to think that maybe we don't. Yeah, I don't know why I thought we had pineapple earrings, because we definitely don't. I'm just gonna put these little earrings on as I feel like they match, and that is gonna be our pineapple inspired Sims face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. I'm thinking something with shorts, like a fun top and then some denim shorts. Ooh, should we do like a Hawaiian inspired top? Yeah, maybe. I feel like we should. I think I'm gonna go for this. I don't know. I wanted to do a more Hawaiian shirt looking type vibe, but I couldn't really find anything that didn't have a shirt underneath it. Maybe I need to get rid of yellow and then resume my search. Let's see what I could find. I found this one and I like it a lot better. The like triangular pattern of it gives pineapple to me. Let's find a pair of denim shorts. Denim shorts. Denim shorts. Cute, cute. I like these. I think I did download some pineapple sandals. Fun, cute. I like them. And let's give our sim here some fun yellow nails. And that is going to be our pineapple inspired Sims outfit all complete. For traits and aspiration, let's do like clumsy for yellow. We'll do green fiend for the green and hates children for brown. And with that, this is going to be our pineapple inspired sim all complete. This spin is going to be for our last and final sim. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 2. Strawberry. Strawberries are one of my favorite fruits, so I'm excited to do this. And obviously for the fit, we're going to be going very cottagecore. This is the face that I came up with for our strawberry inspired sim. I wanted her to be a red/pink undertone. I wanted her to have green eyes to pay homage to the stem of the strawberry. I wanted her to have freckles, and also have red hair, which is what we're gonna add now. I'm thinking like maybe this shade. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Does Miko have a better red shade? Ooh, I would say this is a better red shade. I think I'm gonna go for this hair. I don't know why, but it's giving strawberry to me. For makeup, I don't really have any like red lashes, so I'm definitely gonna go for brown just so that it's not so harsh. Maybe like a pop of green in the under eyes could be cool, or like the waterline is what I meant. Maybe not. The white's kind of cute though. Let's do that. For lips, I would love to do like a nice pinky red. Yeah, I think that's cutie. Do we use this? I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, no. Definitely not. What do we got for accessories? I know we have some strawberry earrings from, I believe, Cottage Living. Here we are. They're so perfect. They're literally the cutest. And what about like a hair accessory? Like maybe do I have like a bow or something that I could add to her hair? Oh wait, that's cutie. I'm gonna do this little green bow just for funsies. And with that, I think this is gonna be our strawberry inspired Sims face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. I feel like for her outfit, we have to sort by red and pink. I was thinking of this dress and I think it is what I want to go with. Maybe I might actually go for the shirt version so then we can customize it a little bit better. Like I think this with like a cute little like frilly skirt or short would be like really cute. Even a green could be fun as well. Ooh, wait, this is pretty cute. I think I might go with those. For shoes though, we can add in that pop of green. I kind of want to do the rain boots. I think they're cute. Let's do them. I definitely want socks. Cute. I think we have nails with strawberries on them, if I'm not mistaken. We do. How stinking cute. And with that, I think this is going to be our strawberry inspired Sims outfit all complete. Red traits. We have childish. Oh god, they always scare me. Let's do vegetarian for green. And then we will do self-assured. And with that, this is going to be our strawberry inspired sim all complete. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like this video, maybe watch another one, as well as liking and subscribing, as that really helps out my channel. I would also love to know which one of the sims I made today was your favorite. I think mine is still coconut, but I would love to know which one was your favorite. I had so much fun making these sims. I actually put it up to a poll for you guys over on my community tab as to what I should film this week, and you guys chose fruit sims, so I hope you guys who chose that enjoyed the video. If you want to download these sims, you can find them on the gallery under these hashtags, or my gallery ID is just Ryeua Sim. But before you go and do that, make sure to check out the description where you can find a link to my Patreon, where I will have all the CC listed in this video for free, of course, because if you download these sims without the custom content, they won't look anything like you see here today. Also, while you're down in the description, maybe you could check out my other social medias like my Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitch, where I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm actually currently running a little bit late. Sorry guys. You can also find a link to my Patreon like I mentioned before, where if you are in the paid tiers, you get exclusive content, videos like these up to a day early, and a shout out at the end of every single one of my videos, as do my channel members. Lastly, if you're going to be buying anything from the EA app anytime soon, please consider using code RYEUASIM at checkout, as I receive a small commission when you do so. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye!